The Republic of Tatarstan is one of the most developed regions of the Russian Federation, and it significantly contributes to the Russian economy. Key ingredients for success of Tatarstan economy are stability, transparency of government, hospitality to the business, and continuous development. Tatarstan, officially the Republic of Tatarstan, is a republic of the Russian Federation, located in Eastern Europe. It is a part of the Volga Federal District, and its capital and largest city is Kazan, an important cultural center in Russia. The region's main source of wealth is oil, with a strong petrochemical industry. Tatarstan is one of the most economically developed regions of Russia. The republic is highly industrialized, and in 2021, Tatarstan's gross regional product was 40 billion euros. At its main hub of investment, the Tatarstan's Investment Development Agency, or TIDA, attracts nearly 80 countries to invest in the region. The government of the Republic of Indonesia continues to foster cooperations and communications with countries around the globe to attract more investments coming into the country. And we are here in Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan within Russian federations, to explore these opportunities and how we can cooperate to achieve common prosperity. Join me, Rahmat Idris, for my journey here in Kazan, Russia. The region's main source of wealth is oil. It produces 32 million tons of crude oil per year and has estimated oil reserves of more than 1 billion tons. Industrial production constitutes 45% of the Republic's gross regional domestic product. The most developed manufacturing industries are petrochemical industry and machine building. The Republic is also a main production hub for trucks, planes, and helicopters. Hello, you're watching Special Dialogue here on TVRI World. I'm Rahmat Idris. We are here in the beautiful city of Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan within the Russian Federations. And we're here to explore further possibilities of cooperations and ways to achieve sustainable development goals by 2030. And we are here at the beautiful space of the so-called TIDA, and that is the Tatarstan's Investment Development Agency, and I'm extremely honored to be seated with the head of the Tatarstan's Investment Development Agency, who actually, this agency is ranks #1, if I may quote you, in national ranking of investment climate. Her Excellency TALIYA MINULLINA. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you very much for coming and welcome to Tatarstan Republic and to Russia. It's a great honor and pleasure for us to welcome you here.
Well, the honor and the pleasure are all ours. Trust me when I say that, Your Excellency. Let's go right into the first question. So you've given us the biggest outlines of what TIDA is about. Would you care to shed some more lights on the impacts of the investment agency, not only in the Republic, but the surrounding regions and across the globe?
Well, the investment agencies exist actually in every single region of Russia. Yeah. And we have the Association of Investment Agencies in Russia, and I'm a member there of the board, so that we know each other and we make friends with each other. We compete for investment with each other, and we are all about investment attraction into Russia. Tatarstan is a special region because it's a national republic, and it's extremely comfortable for foreign capital. Because we've got the best investment infrastructure in Russia, as we enjoy 100 industrial parks and very good tax-free zones, and also really good team that is in charge of investment projects. So I'm being of that a part of that team, and even the management part of that team can tell you that this job is 24/7, trying to make the investment project successful.
Yeah.
Because once any investor will face any problem, it will be my problem as well.
Yeah.
Because and the same actually is true for the ones who have already invested. Because once he already investment and the project is implemented, that doesn't mean that I will tell him, okay, bye, thank you.
Yeah.
We have to stay with them within the investors club that we invented. We established the investors club inside Tatarstan. So all our investors, they know each other, and they make friends with each other, and sometimes they even make new projects with each other together.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's really good society, the professional society, that makes everyone like everyone can benefit from it. So it's really good. And I think that it's also true for many other Russian regions, but not all of them enjoy so good logistics. And a part of this attitude to the investor, like being a partner.
Yeah.
Tatarstan has really strong economy, oil fields, so we extract oil, refine oil, machinery building.
Rich in resources.
Right, so we produce helicopters, planes, trucks, even e-buses, e-cars now.
Yeah.
We develop IT a lot, agricultural sector, energy sector, really strong here in Tatarstan.
Yeah.
And that makes us, like, it allows us to be a strong partner for international investors coming to Russia.
Right. So you mentioned the hundreds of parks that invigorates our investors, and also the tax preferences provided by governments at different levels. So how do you come about with providing such a conducive climate of investments for your potential and existing investors?
Well, I think there are some, secrets, and the first would be the leader of and the governor of Tatarstan Republic, who is always the same. We have the same leader for many, many years. It's like
So it's a continuous policy, you're saying?
Yeah, because when the governor of the region is different 3 or 5 years later, it's different again and different again. He changes the team, and it's very difficult to do the investment project, because the investment project has a life cycle, and it's usually not 1 year, and mainly it's never 1 year. Actually, it's like 5, 7, 10 years, and they have to make sure they need to be sure that their investment will be safe. Safe and sound, and everything will be okay with the financial model, with all the guarantees that they can get, and so on. This political stability actually is very much connected to people on their places. I'm running the agency for the 10 years already, and the same is true for many people who work with investment in Tatarstan.
So government support is crucial, providing conducive atmosphere is crucial. So what's your, how do you measure your growth? What's the key components to, performance indicators?
I've got the key performance indicator being a ministry inside the government of Tatarstan, and this is in $1 billion. It's like $10 billion per year that we have to attract private capital outside of Tatarstan. Coming from somewhere.
Massive.
Yeah, the other good indicator that I have for myself is reinvestment, because we have 65% of reinvestment, meaning that every
when
investor...
When they expire, they return to reinvest.
Yes, right. So when they get their profit, they don't get the money away from Tatarstan. They put it again to reinforce, somehow to expand again, and so on. And this is really good. And I think that the good indicator would be the R&D, the joint projects with the investors, so that he's not only like alone with his office, but he is deeply involved into the economical ecosystem. It's like being a part of his corporate culture, enjoying and understanding his own values and the values of his company, trying to educate people together with him, trying maybe to organize some joint ventures, to go for R&Ds together with him, and to share the businesses and to share the profits out of that business.
Yeah.
This is what we need.
Right.
This is a long-term partnership mainly, not like just investment capital and that's it.
Yeah. So when talking about investments and talking to investment agencies, one notable thing that cannot be avoided is the portfolio of your investments. If you care to shed a light a little bit on some of your key portfolio investments and potential sectors that have garnered massive investment interest from your investors?
Yeah, thank you for that question. That's really a good question, because we don't want the investment to the sectors that we cannot provide with a good profit and feedback,
Exactly.
So we have the strategy of social and economic development up to 2030.
Yeah.
And the part of that strategy is the branches of economy that we would like to develop and would like to welcome investment into. So the first would be the petrochemicals, because we are strong in that ourselves.
Exactly.
The machinery building and energy sector as well. Everything that is connected to the development and to the construction industries as well. The other thing is agriculture. That is also important, as we are #1 in the whole country on the production of milk, and we are top 10 in many things, in grain,
That is
in
amazing.
sugar beet, in kettles, in many other things. And the other thing that we would like to get investment to would be some social things like sports, education, and healthcare, and tourism as well. So mainly to that. And I would like to emphasize halal industries. Halal industries. Because
This is the capital of halal in Russia, Tatarstan, if I may say.
We try to be,
Yeah.
because we now try to develop the Islamic finance, the Islamic banking. We just adopted the pilot project in federal government on Islamic finance in Russia. And we were actually one of the regions who were trying to push that process in front. We have half of population that are Muslims in Tatarstan. So we would like to develop halal sector. And halal sector is not only about the food. It's not just the halal food. It's halal pharmaceuticals, halal tourism, like halal medical things, and halal healthcare, and also halal fashion, and many other things that are connected to halal lifestyles.
Which has its outreach not only for Muslim-based consumers, but also non-Muslim-based consumers have shown their attraction to the halal landscape.
Absolutely true. Yeah, we adopted a special halal lifestyle program on the governmental level, and it has 6 different halal sectors, and halal lifestyle is for everyone, not just for Muslims.
Right. So Your Excellency would like to know where your investments are coming from, be it in the FDI, foreign direct investments, or other forms of investments. And you've told us that the Republic of Turkey holds the first ranks amongst your investors list. How many countries in totals, and have you reached all the different continents across the globe?
Probably yes. But we've got 79 countries. 79 countries who invested in Tatarstan for now, for the last 15 years.
For the last 15 years.
Yeah, so it's like freshly new, but the #1 would be Turkish Republic for sure. And we think that it's somehow connected to the history and culture of Turkish Republic and Tatarstan Republic, because we have much in common, really. And even the language of Tatar is similar to Turkish language.
So you see some semblance of similarities.
Yeah, I think that the cultural basis could be a really strong
fundamentals for the relations to build on.
But we also have lots of investment from other countries, and these are the Emirates and the UAE for sure. We've got the investment from China, and it's now the growing investment from China to Tatarstan. We have lots of investment from Asian countries as well, but not so much from Indonesia yet.
I was going to ask that. So care to tell us a little bit about the relations of TIDA and Indonesian governments in terms of investment?
Well, we are there just in our dreams for now.
Okay.
To be honest, like frankly speaking, we are ready to welcome lots of Indonesian entrepreneurs here. But before that, we need the trading part, because the trading part, the trade is the basis for your investment. If you don't know the market, if you don't feel how much customers you can, what is the market share that you can get, would be not so easy to find the investment projects in Tatarstan and to establish them in Russia as a whole. Because you have to first to feel the market, to understand the market, start trading, and then you can talk about investment after. So what we need now is more business missions in between Indonesia and Russia. We have very active embassy of Indonesia in Russia, you know. The ambassadors...
the connections are being established at the moment.
I think so. I think we have connection. We had connection even before. Like for many years, we tried to develop the relations. We have the very good international forum that we organize on an annual basis in Tatarstan that is called Russian Islamic World, and we have 80 countries participated there and 17,000 people. And this year we had the Indonesian delegation that was really big with different entrepreneurs and trading people, and even the government people from the province of Aceh. And I think that we have good relations for now that we have to strengthen, you know, and we have both sides should work a lot to you know, to promote,
to further nurture and foster these cooperations in the time coming.
Indonesia, in general, Indonesia is a great big market, and even for
almost
Russian,
300 million people
I know.
alone residing in a
Thank you,
country.
I know that. So that's why we have to talk not only about investment into Tatarstan, although I'm responsible for that,
but also about
too. Yeah, but about exports. I mean, about the investment to Indonesia and about export of our local enterprises to that market. And in that thing, what we need to think over is the licensing, is how to get to that market. What certification do we need? What is the market in general?
What's the regulations imposed by our governments?
And what is needed by customers as well on the local
that
market.
note, Your Excellency, Your Excellency, I'd like to shed light a little bit on the currently one of the biggest projects in our country, which is the development of the so-called IKN, the new capital of Nusantara. Jakarta will no longer be our capital in 2024. It's huge projects there on Borneo Island, attracting investors around the globe. Has this been on the map for TIDA as well in the coming future to sort of put some, I don't know, any sort of investments on behalf of these other investors in TIDA for our capital project?
Well, not yet, but what I know is that this is a pretty famous project, and Russian people, they know about it.
Exactly.
And the governmental level people know about it, even the entrepreneurs know about it, because it's lots of information spreading over about it. And I think that those people who are somehow interested in expansion, they should go there, that's for sure. Because just my agency, the one that I'm running now, is responsible for investment attraction over here. So it's not a part of my job yet.
All right.
But maybe in future, it might be a part as well.
Right. Your Excellency, it goes without saying that a lot of countries around the globe, probably some of them are within your portfolio of investors as well, are facing excruciating inflation and looming recessions, if not already within recessions. Has this in any way impacted the level of investment or disrupted your way of operations within TIDA?
Since I'm running that agency, there was no even one day when everything was okay, you know? Never, ever. It's always
challenges
a problem.
Always arise.
Every single day, I've got lots of different problems. I had financial crisis in 2014, 2015. I had coronavirus, and you know, and many other things. Something will always influence, and something will always be a problem. But you know what? Life is about having
moving
that
forward,
problem,
and
enjoying that problems and overcoming that problems and trying to find or create new ones.
That is very well said. I cannot agree more. Just one final question to you, because we know you're pressed for time. how do you see, let's be a visionary for a bit here, how do you see TIDA in the time coming, 10, 20 years from now, if you can project it for us?
I would love to say that we work not only for investment attraction, but also to investment outside, because this could be true, really. And I think that the most popular sectors for investment in the world today are AI, ecology, everything that is connected to water resources, to ecological things, to IT sectors, to robotics. So, and to creative industries. So, and to digital economies. I would like
the three pillars you mentioned, the triangle with health on top.
I would love to be part of that at least, but as a maximum, as a program for maximum, to to establish the rules, but not to follow them. Only.
Right. Well, Chief Executive of Tatarstan Investment Development Agency, Her Excellency TALIYA MINULLINA, we thank you so much for your insight and your time. It has been an eye-opening conversation with you. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a great pleasure for me to thank you in Tatar language, the local one, that is Rahmat.
Rahmat, which is actually my name.
That's your name.
Thank you very much. Shukran, Rahmat, Spasiba.
Yes.
And that was our conversations here in the Tatarstan Investment Development Agency to shed a light on how to bring forward potential cooperations between the two nations, Indonesia and Russia, and in particular, the Republic of Tatarstan here in the capital of Kazan.
In the meantime, Russia has launched Islamic banking for the first time as part of a 2-year pilot program on September the 1st, 2023. With a sizable Muslim population estimated to be up to 25 million, Islamic financial institutions have existed in Russia until now. But this is the first time the country's legislation has officially endorsed its launch. The pilot program is in effect in 4 Muslim-majority republics: Tatarstan, Bashkortostan, Chechnya, and Dagestan, areas that already have the most experience in Islamic finance. This acknowledgement is in line with many countries, members of the OIC or Organization of Islamic Cooperation, including Indonesia.
Hello there, you're watching Special Dialogue here on TVR World. I'm Rahmat Idris. As we know it, the Islamic finance systems has made such a significant remarks in making its significant strides around the globe, not only in Indonesia. And here we are in the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan, in the beautiful city of Kazan, here to explore more of how Islam finance has made its significant impact in the city. We are extremely honored to be sitting down in conversation with the General Director of AMAL Financial House, Mr. RUSTAM SAGDEEV. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, Mr. RUSTAM?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for making the time for us, for TVR World. We have flown thousands of miles away, and this is such an honor to talk to you.
Okay, we're glad to see you at our beautiful city in Kazan, in our Republic, Tatarstan. Очень приятно, что вы приехали. Мы с удовольствием, естественно, расскажем о себе, про нашу компанию, про нашу историю.
Well, it's truly a pleasure for us to have your warm welcome. Let me dive right into my curiosity of the Islamic finance to you, because as we know, this is the AMAL financial system-based, financial house based on the Islamic finance system. What more can you tell us about how the company or the financial house was started in the first place? You told me it was 12 years ago. So how did it all begin?
Прежде чем я буду говорить про нашу компанию, как она была создана, я хотел бы немножечко углубиться вообще в историю нашей страны. Возможно, кто-то знает из ваших зрителей, что до 1990 года официально в стране был атеизм, то есть не было разрешенных вероисповеданий. И после того, как образовалось новое государство и появилась свобода вероисповеданий, пошло развитие нашей уммы, именно мусульманской уммы. Люди начали уезжать за границу, получать образование и немножечко глубже изучать свою религию. Ну, я имею в виду в частности ислам. Религия к нам пришла от наших бабушек, дедушек, которые застали ее еще до появления, получается, вот этого запрета на вероисповедание. И тем не менее возник вопрос получения фундаментальных знаний в религии. И таким образом началось развитие и практика религии именно вот на территории нашей страны. Потихонечку начали открываться все больше мечетей, медресе. Вопрос стал о халяльном питании, да, чтобы мясо, продукты питания соответствовали халялю. И таким образом, вот путем некого такого эволюционного развития уммы в определенный период времени общество пришло к тому, что помимо мечети, медресе еще должны быть торговые взаимоотношения и финансовые взаимоотношения согласно религии. И первые попытки были уже до нас, это были начало середина 2000-х годов, когда были первые попытки открытия исламских финансовых компаний. Более того, до 2008 года существовал прям официальный полноценный банк, он назывался Бадр Форта банк, но по определенным причинам он был закрыт. Вот. И, соответственно, к этому времени уже появилось понятие того, что, безусловно, эти услуги нужны, именно услуги, которые удовлетворяли бы принципам религии, принципам веры, как для бизнеса, так и для населения. И в 2010 году образовался финансовый дом «Амаль», в состав которого вошла более старая, скажем так, компания, которая начинала уже первые практики реализации исламских финансовых продуктов. Что, собственно говоря, стало и миссией нашей компании, это предоставление исламских финансовых продуктов как для бизнеса, так и населению.
Right. And that brings me to my next question to you, Mr. Rustam, because as you said, the Islamic financial system has flourished here in the Republic of Tatarstan, which is notably the biggest Muslim populated region in Russia. So how do you operate? What kind of outreach do you have, not only for your Muslim based here in Kazan or in the Republic of Tatarstan, but beyond the Republic, domestically within the country or within Russian Federation?
Я продолжу историю нашей компании. Изначально, да, мы работали только в рамках нашей республики. Это было примерно до 2014 года, то есть за пределы нашей республики мы не выходили. Но мы получали обращения от мусульман с разных регионов, так как, да, мы являемся одним из крупнейших регионов, в которых проживают мусульмане, но тем не менее не единственным. И есть помимо нас другие регионы, в которых, скажем так, компактно живут мусульмане. А помимо этого, в принципе, они по всей стране разбросаны, что ли, если это правильно будет сказать. И где-то примерно с 2014 года мы уже начали расширять нашу географию, выходить на соседние регионы, на соседние округа, получается. Это в части финансирования. А в части привлечения инвестиций, так как одним из наших основных направлений это является привлечение инвестиций, мы уже тогда начали привлекать инвестиции дистанционно, то есть с разных уголков страны. И вплоть до 2020 года мы развивали, а 2020 год, когда был пандемийный период, это немножко переучило рынок, и люди еще более активно начали дистанционно обращаться за услугами. На сегодняшний день мы работаем по всей стране, то есть наши инвесторы дистанционно в том числе инвестируют к нам по всей стране. Финансируем мы практически все регионы, за исключением республик Северного Кавказа. Мы имеем 2 офиса, основной в Казани и второй в Москве, в столице нашей страны. И при нашем способе обслуживания мы считаем, что этого достаточно. На данный момент этого достаточно.
Right. In regards to the investment portfolio that you are building within your company, what are the keys within the AMAL financial house to attract potential investors, either domestically or even internationally, to invest in your company and be beneficial to your customer base?
Ну, ключевой момент, наверное, основной, что нас отличает от традиционного банкинга, это то, что у нас отсутствует судный процент. То есть мы не предоставляем на вложенный капитал какую-то фиксированную сумму. Мы привлекаем средства в доверительное управление по стандарту, он называется мудараба, при котором идет распределение долей прибыли. И по результатам каждого месяца наши инвесторы получают тот или иной доход в зависимости от той суммы, которую они проинвестировали, и в зависимости от той доли, которая им полагается. Помимо этого, мы не инвестируем, то есть помимо этого мы инвестируем только в реальный сектор, то есть в наших активах нету ценных бумаг, нет криптовалюты там и прочих, скажем, таких воздушных историй.
Mr. Rustam, I am highly interested when you start saying that we are only investing in real economy, something that's truly beneficial and highly impactful for the people. In that regards, Mr. Rustam, what sort of sectors that you aim to invest in as a part of your real economy scheme?
Ну, на самом деле, естественно, мы не инвестируем в запретные отрасли, да, это мы все знаем, как бы, да, то есть это такие сектора, как производство алкоголя, там, производство табачных изделий, там, запрещенные там виды мяса, да, то есть свинина, там, нехаляльные какие-то эти. Это то, что с чем мы не работаем. Но во что мы инвестируем, основное, это на самом деле разные сектора экономики, именно реального, да, то есть это общепит, это торговля, это производство, это перевозки, это медицинские услуги и так далее. К примеру, ИТЛЕ, в котором вы были вот буквально недавно, мы как раз финансировали самое начало этого проекта и продолжаем с ними работать и по сей день.
That's amazing, because we had our first-hand account of how they operate, and it was nothing short of inspirational. And to know that AMAL Financial Houses was also behind their initial stages is just remarkable. So, Mr. Rustam, it goes without saying that, okay, here in the Republic of Tatarstan, we are the Muslim-dominating populations, but outside of this very republics, we are challenged by being the minority. So, can you please shed a light on the challenges that AMAL had to face and go through in order to uphold all the values of Islamic financial system?
Приведу пример, да, то есть, безусловно, здесь большая часть клиентов, но это не говорит о том, что мусульмане не ведут активную деловую жизнь за пределами республики. Они тоже рождаются в разных регионах, в каких-то местах они компактно проживают. К слову сказать, у нас есть один клиент, переведете, да, потом? Например, у нас есть один клиент, с которым мы тоже долгие годы работали. Они производят продукты питания, которые поставляют 90%. Сейчас, с учетом санкций, я не знаю, насколько у них соотношение-то поменялось, но до этого момента 90% продукции у них уходило в страны Европы и немножко в Ближний Восток.
That is amazing to hear, because my next question to you, Mr. Rustam, is have you had any plan of international outreach of AMAL? You mentioned a little bit of the European countries there, but beyond that, is there any possibilities to grow and to expand even further to Asian continents? For example, we are from Indonesia. Would that open opportunities for us to have you, for example, in our country?
Но ввиду того, что мы молодые, мы, конечно, очень амбициозны, и планы всегда строим большие. Индонезийский рынок, он, конечно, ну, это просто огромный, он в разы, конечно, больше, чем наш. Но если говорить о такой среднесрочной перспективе, да, мы смотрим на ближайшие к нам страны, и более того, мы получаем обращения оттуда, от наших ближайших соседей. Поэтому мы в краткосрочной перспективе, даже в среднесрочной перспективе, ну, какие-то ближайшие, может быть, страны, подумаем о том, чтобы там тоже появиться. Бизнес — это отношения между людьми. Если это важный момент партнерства, и если вообще исламский банкинг, исламские финансы — это как раз-таки про партнерство. И если будут заинтересованы, если у нас будут партнеры там, в тех или иных странах, мы всегда открыты к диалогу и готовы рассматривать, безусловно, большую экспансию на разные страны. Можно я продолжу, да?
If I may.
Я хотел еще сказать о том, что давайте посмотрим, насколько исламская финансовая система, она стабильна. Да, и вот мы на примере нашей компании это доказываем. Если мы проговорим вот за тот период, пока мы существуем, мы прошли там, ну фактически это было 4 кризиса, да, там это был кризис 2014 года, это была там ковид, пандемии, это было начало там спецоперации нашей страны, потом начало мобилизации. Это все как бы ну, экономически трясло нашу страну в определенной степени. И вот наша стратегия и та наша, скажем так, консервативность в некоторых вопросах, она как раз-таки показала свою жизнеспособность. Но в целом, если взять, это, конечно, все ничего не стоит по сравнению с тем, что это, естественно, все по предопределению Всевышнего, и мы очень строго следим за тем, чтобы, да, действительно наши продукты, о которых мы заявляем, они действительно были халяльные, соответствовали нормам ислама. И в составе нашей команды есть шариатские эксперты, которые проверяют каждую сделку, каждый договор, каждого клиента, ежемесячно проводит аудит нашей компании. То есть по любым вопросам наши сотрудники, по вопросам дозволенности, как бы они всегда обращаются к ним. И вот именно такая сложная проверка, она позволяет достичь того, что мы можем с уверенностью заявлять нашим инвесторам и клиентам, что да, мы действительно предоставляем исламские халяльные финансы, исламские халяльные продукты.
Right. Mr. Rustam, it's certainly heartwarming when you said that you and your company have gone through all the trials and tribulations, among other the excruciating pandemic, which was a trial of a lifetime for every one of us. And to say the least, that you and your company have not only gone through the pandemic, not only survived it, but thrived. So what were the strategies there, if you may share with us?
Ну, основная наша стратегия — это те, кого мы финансируем. Как я уже говорил, это только реальный сектор, это сектора, которые приносят реальную пользу для общества, для населения, которые создают какие-то, в том числе, инфраструктурные объекты для умы, для страны, для общества. The second, we don't по-английски уже начал. И во-вторых, как бы мы не инвестируем в какие-то венчурные инвестиции и так далее. То есть, как я уже сказал, реальный сектор, среди наших клиентов нету стартапов, да, то есть это уже реально действующие бизнесы, которые там прошли определенную проверку не менее года. И в период кризисов, в том числе вот когда была пандемия, очень важно включать антикризисный менеджмент. То есть мы немножко перестраивались и уже предметно смотрели все вот эти проблемные моменты, которые могли бы быть с нашими клиентами. И вот именно такой подход, он позволил пройти успешно вот этот сложный период.
Certainly, there are a lot of lessons learned there. Thank you for that. And back to my final question to you, very briefly, Mr. Rustam, because one of the very essence of being a Muslim is you have to be of use, you have to be beneficial for others. How do you adopt these very principles into your own company? How does your company maximize its benefits for the ummah, for the people? And if we can be a visionary, an optimistic visionary, as you mentioned, where do you see AMAL Financial House 10, 20 years from now?
Ну, в первую очередь, для нас, для мусульман, вообще это большая честь. Это же подарок от Всевышнего, то, что Он дал нам веру, вложил веру в наши сердца. потому что не у всех людей есть этот подарок, да, и не у всего человечества есть вот это понимание. И это очень большая честь, и об этом надо, об этом надо периодически о себе напоминать, себе напоминать об этом. Продолжая отвечать на этот вопрос, мы все знаем, что в Коране Всевышний говорит нам, что те люди, которые совершали намаз и читали намаз, совершали благие деяния. И вот к благим деяниям, да, безусловно, мы стремимся участвовать в разных благотворительных проектах, но в числе наших продуктов есть один продукт, он называется «Добро возвращается». Есть у нас один продукт для наших инвесторов, в котором часть доли в прибыли уходит в благотворительный фонд, который занимается реабилитацией слепых людей. Это фонд Ярдам, вы же знаете, наверное. Это потрясающее место, к ним приезжают люди разных конфессий, с разных уголков страны, и они, люди, которые потеряли зрение, они на грани самоубийства, у них какие-то депрессивные настроения, и вот они их реабилитируют, рассказывают про религию, кто-то из них принимает эту религию. Они обучают чтению, слепых, чтению чтению Корана по принципу Брайля. Есть такой специальный шрифт, который пальчик. И отвечая на последний вопрос, то есть визионерам никто не запрещает быть. Как мы знаем, это тоже с нашей религии. Если Всевышний пожелает, то Он даст тебе какое-то благо, и никто не сможет тебе помешать в этом. Либо если Он тебе захочет какое-то совершить, лишить тебя чего-либо, хоть все люди объединятся и не смогут тебе помочь. И вот к чему я это говорю, к тому, что, конечно же, конечно, нам хотелось бы стать мировой компанией, потому что принцип исламских финансов, который мы транслируем людям, это в том числе давата, то есть это рассказ вообще о религии.
Well, some inspiring words there, but unfortunately, this is all the time that we have to be in conversation with you. We truly value your insights, your information, and your experience sharing with us. Once again, the General Director of AMAL Financial House, Mr. Rustam SAGDEEV, thank you. Thank you very much. I should say spasiba and rahmat for your time and your insights.
Indonesia has long aimed to enhance strategic cooperations with Russian Federation on economic, investment and defense sectors. The vast investment portfolio of the Republic of Tatarstan definitely opens up a plethora of opportunities for both regions to cooperate and achieve common prosperity. There are ample opportunities to establish economic cooperation between Indonesia and Tatarstan, including cooperation to remove tariff and non-tariff barriers, for example, on palm oil. Government of Russian Federation will also solidify its commitment on investment in Indonesia, particularly on maritime and infrastructure sectors. Among others, by investing in railway and seaport projects in Kalimantan, as well as on fuel, energy and electricity sectors, which can be followed up by the government of the Republic of Tatarstan. Kazan Economic Forum, held on an annual basis, is the potential platform to explore these opportunities. Agreements to strengthen cooperation on defense, technology transfer, joint production, as well as education and training have also been formulated between Indonesia and Russia, where Tatarstan can be a significant part of. Indonesia, as the country with a population of 270 million people, has huge potential to foster cooperation in a variety of sectors with the Republic of Tatarstan. The President of the Republic of Tatarstan, RUSTAM, said that after Russia had joined the WTO, new cooperation opportunities opened for Russia and Indonesia. He also told about products manufactured in Tatarstan. Rustam also focused on prospects of Tatarstan's tourism industry that may attract Indonesian partners and added that Tatarstan can offer favorable conditions for major foreign investors at special economic zones of Alabuga and Innopolis. Tatarstan and Indonesia also share common concerns for the growth of small and medium enterprises in their respective countries. Since the beginning of 2023, the volume of investment loans for small and medium-sized enterprises in Tatarstan has reached 6.2 billion rubles. The Republic ranks first in Russia in this indicator. Focus sectors include manufacturing, hotel business, professional scientific and technical activities, as well as entrepreneurs of the field of transportation and storage. The government of Tatarstan has also approved an investment memorandum for 2023 to 2025. The memorandum defines 25 priority areas for the investment policy of the region in 2023 to 2025. These include support for entrepreneurship, cooperation with the regions of the Russian Federation and foreign partners, the development of electronic commerce, the implementation of large high-tech projects in the field of mechanical engineering and petrochemistry, as well as import substitution, food security, and the development of the digital economy. To achieve these goals, it is planned to develop infrastructure for business, including special economic zones and industrial parks, the Islamic Finance Institute, and to promote the development of electronic commerce. In the meantime, the highly anticipated upcoming Russia Islamic World Kazan Forum 2024 will serve as a platform for the development of cooperation in the field of trade relations, foreign direct investments, discussions of issues of the Islamic financial system. The goals of the forum comprise the growth of trade turnover, implementation of projects, development of partner banking, technological alliances in Russia and the countries of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, as well as attracting investments. These prospects paint a big picture on the horizon of potential investment and economic cooperation between Indonesia and the Republic of Tatarstan in the coming future.
Well, health, infrastructure, and technology, education, as well as artificial intelligence even are some of the main potential sectors for the two nations to foster cooperation. At this point in time, it's only a matter of time before we can see exciting projects between Indonesia and Tatarstan to come to fruition. From Kazan, Russia, Rahmat Idris, TVR and World.